Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, a brand new series that we're starting off right now. Oh yes, a lot of people have said to me that they like my 1999 Sucks series. They've asked me would I do a new series, going over a new year. Now I've been wondering long and hard about what to do, because remember I did my 2002 Sucks series where I went over not just about the pay-per-views but Raw, SmackDown, storylines, everything about 2002, and I've been giving that a lot of thought what else I can do. I've decided to start with this. This is going to be a new series, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully that is going to last a very, very long time, because this series is called 10 Years Ago. And what this series entails is that I'm going to be reviewing a pay-per-view that took place 10 years ago. So, with the Royal Rumble coming up this weekend, I'm going to be reviewing the Royal Rumble from 2010 years ago, as you can probably imagine. So, hopefully, imagine that this series lasts, you know, as long as I don't get suspended again. Yeah, that's likely, isn't it? 4 accounts I'm counting. Yeah, this series could last a long, long time. Anyway, let's get on, shall we? You know, thoroughly looking forward to doing this show. I was thoroughly looking forward to watching this show because I hadn't watched it for a good long while, and I remember it being fucking superb. I'm of course talking about, as you can tell by the title, the Royal Rumble 2000 from Madison Square Garden. Hot crowd, sold out crowd. This crowd were pumped up the whole show. So, let's get on with it, shall we? So in the opening contest, Kurt Angle versus a mystery opponent. Mystery opponent is Tazz. Tazz comes out to a truly monster pop after Angle had cut a promo that you're watching now and you're like, you know, his promo skills have got so much better. It wasn't a classic promo, let's put it that way. Anyway, yeah, Tazz comes out, monster pop, he really does. Angle's dumped to the outside, but he hits a suplex on Tazz on the concrete. Comes back inside, beautiful belly to belly by Angle, and King really, I mean really, puts Tazz over on commentary. Really does. Anyway, top rope Tazz players gets 2. Cradle gets 2 for Kurt, followed by German suplex. Angle slams counters into a German suplex followed by stunning overhead Tazplex. And then we get to see a T-bone Tazplex. Tazz Mission gets the win. It's short, it's sweet, it's a great opener. Got the crowd into it well. 2.5 stars, which is fantastic for an opening contest. Oh yes. Then though, a tables match as the Hardy Boys defeated the Dudleys. I thought this match was superb. You know me, I don't like Team 3D. I thought the Dudley Boys have been boring since about 2002. In this match though, the Dudleys were superb. I tell you that much. Oh yes. Bubba's still doing his stuttering gimmick. It was like the last phases of the stuttering gimmick. So he cuts a promo at the start, running down New York, running down the crowd, still doing his stuttering. Anyway, Bubba on Jeff to start. Bubba sets up a table. Jeff gets a beautiful plancher to the outside. It's so very nice. Matt and Devon try to put each other through a table. That doesn't work. Jeff runs around the guardrail and eats a table to the face for his troubles. Double superplex by Devon. Double suplex by the Hardys, but Devon moves the table. Matt gets a ladder out, and it's used on both Dudleys. Evil chair shots to Bubba by Matt. And then Omega to the outside puts Bubba through a table, so he's eliminated. A table set up on the outside. Matt comes off the top, and oh man, eats wood as Devon move. Basically, it's like Devon was set up on the outside, and Matt came off and basically went straight through the table himself. And it was just like, ooh, the way he went through, it was just like, it made you cringe, but it was brilliant at the same time, you know. Super bomb by Bubba. They put all the 2 sets of ring steps in the ring, yeah. Put a table on top of those, and then Matt Hardy is super bombed off the top rope, and it's just literally, the way that Matt comes down, it's just horrific. You know, if he'd been like a foot further along, he would be dead. I guarantee you that. He would have been dead. Either side. If it hadn't been perfect, he would have come down on the ring steps and it just would have been game over. Guarantee it. So that's Matt eliminated. In the aisle table is set up, and then another, and then another, and then a third one. So you've got 2 tables next to each other with a third table on top. Yeah, Bubba drags, puts Matt on one of the tables. Yeah, and then drags Jeff up to the top of the entranceway. Yeah, and you're just like, something big's coming down here. What you don't expect is Jeff Hardy goes bam, low blow. Bubba falls off the aisle and get off the top of the entranceway, and goes through the tables. First viewing, you're like, my God, that was a spot. That was awesome. Second time you view it, you're like, hang on a sec, what's the point in that? Bubba's already been eliminated. So you're like, that doesn't quite work. Matt sets up a table. Jeff, of course, is already at the top. Puts Devon on it. Swanton bomb. Game over. 1, 2, 3. 3.5 stars. This show opens to a fantastic. So, like I said at the start, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd are so rabid. New York crowds always are. But, this show, they are fucking out of control. You're like, yes, for everything. So everything gets monster pops. As I've said at the start, I can't stand the Dudleys these days. I really can't. But, this was probably one of the best Dudley Boyz matches I've ever seen. Superb. But then, ladies and gentlemen, it all goes wrong. Just goes wrong. Because we have the Royal Rumble Bikini contest. Now imagine this, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in England, you know what I'm talking about. We were lucky with this show. We were lucky. I'll tell you why, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a fan in America, prepare to be jealous. Oh yes, because over here in England, you get to watch WWE shows, WWF shows as they were on Sky Sports. You didn't have to pay for them. As long as you had Sky Sports, you got the shows, yeah? But of course you had to have a Sky Sports package. But a revolution began in the year 2000 because Channel 4, available on any television with an aerial, began to stream Sunday Night Heat at 1 o'clock on a Sunday night. Yeah, I remember staying up late every fucking night so we could watch Heat. It was every Sunday so we could watch Heat. It was a highlight of the week if you didn't have Sky Sports like I didn't. It was great. You got to see WWF wrestling on your TV in your room. Brilliant. And then Channel 4 started showing 4 pay-per-views a year. Royal Rumble 2000 was the first such pay-per-view. And it was fucking incredible. But imagine the scene, ladies and gentlemen, as these various divas come out. Terry Runnels especially comes out wearing one of the greatest dresses of all time. But then, to spoil it all, to break my 17-year-old mind, Mae Young comes out. She starts dancing. You're just like, damn, but then she takes her top off. You see Mae Young's fun bags, and my retinas have never recovered. I promise you that. This whole segment was a complete dud. And it also affected a match that happened later on, which I'll talk about in a second. Let me tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. If this segment wasn't on this show would have been almost perfect. Let me tell you that much. Excuse me. I, to this day, do not understand why the WWF did this, because it could have ruined the show. I mean, it was that bad. It had that potential. It had that much potential. It could have destroyed it. But we move on.